All right, sports fans, welcome to another episode of the Rockport-Fulton Sports Podcast Coaches Show. And tonight we're going to be talking Rockport-Fulton Pirate basketball. And on the screen, I have the head coach here for the Pirates, Coach Keith Thompson. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, Coach. Thank you for coming out. Let me see. I don't see you on the screen.
I'm struggling to hear you right now.
Or are you? What?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the volume. So I'm having to put the phone in my ear because let me see.
Okay, let me try to talk a little louder. Can you hear me now?
I don't know what happened. Let me
Are you
see.
able? Are you able to hear me at all? Can't hear me, can you?
Nah, it's really low.
Huh? My volume is completely up. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you. It's just really low.
Very low. Okay, we'll do it this way. So thanks, Coach, for coming out. I know you've got a few minutes. You've got to be heading somewhere else here shortly. So the first thing I want to do is let everyone know that this podcast is being sponsored by the Rockport Fulton Pirate Club. Thank you, Pirate Club, for all that you do for Pirates athletics and the Pirates Cove Sports Network. Obviously, I'm going to be putting on some items here on the screen that you'll be able to see that you can purchase from the Pirate Club. So if you like what you see, follow the Pirate Club on their Facebook. You can send them a direct message. They'll get back with you and they will be able to give you or guide you in what you need to do to purchase your item. So I'll be putting up some stuff here shortly on the screen. But Coach, the first thing I want to do is congratulate you on the win versus Calhoun. We're in the playoffs. The playoff, we'll talk a little bit about that. Will be Monday against Wharton. We'll get Coach's thoughts about the playoff and all that all entails. But Coach, before we get in talking about the playoffs, I want to talk and recap the Calhoun game. Obviously, we played them out at their place, got a 2-point win. It was another close one here at home, but we were able to get the victory. Talk to me a little bit about that game and what you saw from the team, the Pirates.
Well, it was actually a 20-point lead we had going into the fourth. So um, I thought we played well, man. We went into the game with no Brian, so that made a big difference. We had guys like Alex Castaneda and Jaden Leyva step up and really show that those are guys that are going to be able to really help drag our program to the next level next year. Uh, Caleb and Gary got into some foul trouble and they were able to seal the deal. But what I was most proud of, man, was their defense, their effort. I thought we really played a very good game, at least until the fourth quarter. I think we held them to maybe 29, 30 points. So I was really proud of the effort, man, the defensive effort. And then some shots are starting to fall, so that's always good.
That's awesome. So, Coach, now that I know, is Brian Kaiser, will he be ready to go on Monday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That's awesome. All right. I was getting a little worried here. Oh, what happened? I didn't hear nothing about Brian, but I'm glad he's going to be playing at the playoff game. So that's great. We get the win. We sweep Calhoun. Coach, let's talk a little bit about the two players that I saw on the stat sheet that really played big for us. You talked about them. Let's go with Alex Castaneda, right? We had him on the podcast. Alex talked about, I asked him, do you have the green light to go? He said, well, sometimes I have a bad selection when I shoot or with all of that other stuff. But I had seen him play and I thought he had the potential to have big games this season. He had a big one for us. Talk to us specifically about Alex and what you saw that he was able to do in this game.
What I love about Alex most of all, man, even through the bad shot selection, is he's like supremely confident. And I'd rather have a guy that's overly confident and have to kind of talk him off a ledge than a guy that has no confidence in himself at all. So I love that about Alex. Sometimes we gotta bring him down to the real world, but I just love the confidence that he plays with. Because I mean, you can't. I tell him all the time, the guys that there's no accomplishing anything if you don't believe in it. And Alex believes that he is the best basketball player on the court at all times, and I love that about him. He's grown so much throughout this year, and I'm just proud to have him in our program, man.
And he's an underclassman that will be returning next year, correct?
Yes, sir. He's a junior.
Awesome. And the other one, Jet Leyva. I want to tell you a little bit about Jet Leyva, what I've seen. I've been watching Jet Leyva play. since he was a kid in youth here in Rockport, right? And I've always been impressed. I've watched him play basketball when he was younger. I've watched him play baseball. I've watched him play football. This kid is an athlete, right? He's good at everything he plays, at least when I've seen him play, right? Last night, 4 threes, 12 points off the bench. That was huge for us. Talk about Jet and how he was able to contribute and how important he was to that win versus Calhoun.
Man, when you talk about Jet, man, you talk about how big things come in small packages. To me, he has the biggest heart in the entire program. Um, and he stepped up in a very big moment and showed that he belonged. I love Jet's work ethic, man. Great kid to be around, very fun, energetic, and I just enjoyed the. I was happy to enjoy the success that he had that night. But Jet's like everywhere, man, like a little flea, bouncing him back and forth everywhere. He had like 4 steals. He was, it said 4 rebounds on the stat sheet, but when I'm watching the game, I'm like, man, it seemed like he was every time a shot or something came up, it was in his hand. So just very active. Uh, crediting the 4 threes that he made. He's one of the kids that participated in our off-season shooting over the summer and got up 9,000 threes. So that, the confidence and the shot that came, that's just the work paying off when nobody got to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's only a sophomore, right? So we've got him for another 2 years, which is going to be, I mean, he's only going to continue to grow, which was awesome. So that was a great win for the Pirates. And now, Coach, you got a big playoff game on Monday against Wharton. Where exactly, I forgot here, where exactly is that game going to take place?
It's going to be in Cuero at 7 o'clock.
Quero, that's on Monday. So talk to us a little bit about Wharton. I watched that district over there, right? I seen Lamarck. They went undefeated. Wharton will be no easy task from what I've seen. I studied them a little bit. Talk to us a little bit about Wharton. What do you know about that team specifically?
Long, athletic, play hard, hustle. Just very similar to Beeville, is what I kind of look at it. Just really long athletes, man, and they're gonna play their butts off and they're gonna get after it.
Keys to the victory. What do we need to do, Pirates? I want to ask you that specifically. I know we've got to play great. We got to play as a team. We're healthy, I hope, going into it. You already told me that Brian will be back. But what is the one thing that we have to do really good? There's gonna be a lot of things, but one thing that you're saying, like, if we do this really good, this really gives us a chance to pull out the W.
Uh, to me, I think the one thing that we need to do is be patient on offense. I don't think we want to get into a track meet with these guys. We're gonna have to grind it out, make it a slow and ugly game. I think to me, we have the better basketball players, we have the better shooters, we have a better chance to beat these guys in a half court style of game. We have to keep them out of the paint. Not let them use their athleticism as much. We have to box out when a shot goes up and take ownership of one shot, one stop. Um, you know, um, and I think we can do it. I think we have a very good chance. I love the way that my guys have grown over the season. And then I feel like they're really starting to buy into everything that the coaching staff is telling them, and in their ears and things like that. So I'm just hoping that we have a good game. Everybody comes out of it healthy. Everybody has a good time, and we're able to advance.
I know advancing is something that we definitely want to do. I know we've been stuck in that first round for the last couple of years. So I know what it means to you, to your coaching staff, and to the players, to the community to definitely get that first round W and advance over to the second. And again, it's no easy task, right? Because that team over there is really, really good. You talked about the keys, things that we have to do to win. But I think we have gotten better, and we win as a group, right? Brian Kaiser, I think for me, wasn't in that Calhoun game, and yet we found a way to win, right? And I think that's important that the boys know that, I think Brian does so much for the team, right? But yet when he was unavailable, we found a way to win, and that's huge going into the playoffs. So I like where we're at. I think we have gotten better. I think that boys are buying into your system. And it was exciting to be able to read the stats, to be able to stream those games when we were out there, and hopefully, we can get out there and bring home that W and be going over to the second round. So again, that game is Monday. It's against Wharton. It's at 7 o'clock, I believe, in
Yes,
Cuero.
sir.
All right, Coach.
That
Thank
is
you.
correct.
Coach could not spend a lot of time. He's got to be at another place. I really appreciate him just coming on really quickly and talking to us here on the podcast. But Coach, I'll give you the final word. Anything you want to add?
Pirate Nation, just show up for us on Monday. Wear some green and be loud.
Absolutely. Go out there, Coach. Good luck, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.